in this entrepreneur journey is that motherfuckers was going to think you crazy. Motherfuckers was going to think you crazy. Let me tell y'all. So in 2022, I left my job. Um, I was there for 11 years. I left my job and I didn't have a full-time permanent job at the time, but I had an opportunity to work as an independent contractor. And for those that don't know, independent contractors is just what it is, an independent contractor. You're working as a contractor for someone else. So you're not technically an employee with them, okay? So everything you just kind of like, you don't get no health benefits or nothing like that. You just contracting with them, okay? So I did that, and I got a taste of that life of being an independent contractor and just being on my own time, the time management, the time freedom, being able to control my day. And I was just like, you know what? I got to do what I need to do to not go back to no damn 9 to 5 employee, because yeah, being able to just kind of like work at your own pace and work on your own schedule and do the projects or jobs that you want to do and not have somebody on your back and not have to ask for time off. Now, let me tell y'all this. It is some pros and cons to it. So when I say, like, let me stand right here in the shade for a minute, because good grief, it's hot. Yeah, so it is some pros and cons to being an independent contractor and stuff like that. But one thing I can say, ooh, Lord, that shade feel good. Ooh, Lord, baby. But one thing I can say is that you are able to work the way you want. You work on your own schedule. You work on your own time. You basically just doing you, and you know what I mean. You're not set. You're not held by employers' rules and regulations and asking for time off, having to put in for time off and stuff like that. You are able to just you're able to just do you. But the downside is that when you don't have any PTO or you don't have any paid time off or nothing like that, you don't get that when you're an independent contractor. So the days that you want to take off, you got to have other forms of ways to make money on those days that you want to take off or go on vacation or whatever the case may be. You got to have other forms of income. And or you just take an L that, well, not, I ain't gonna take an L, I ain't gonna say take an L, or you just don't make no money that day. You just gotta account for that when you get back to work or before you take that day off. But the time freedom that comes with it, it was so addicting to me, to where as though I was like, you know what, I gotta figure out how I can do this and continue to do this full time and make it happen, so where as though it works out for me. Okay? So, like I said, when you get into being an independent contractor and working for yourself and all that, you got your pros and your cons, and some of the things that you do, you have to look at it like, okay, I can't do this, I can't do this, or I can't do that, because I have to account for the days that I don't make no money, okay? But when you're working, you know that you are getting a set paycheck or getting a set amount, hourly amount or whatever, because you are an employee. But the only thing with that is that if you are a person that's working an hourly job or like a salary, you're capped at that. Okay, so but when you're an independent contractor or you working for yourself or whatever the case may be, you are able to basically, you're basically able to make whatever you want in a day as long as you put in the work for yourself. So say like, okay, whether you want to have a $200 day, $300 day, $400 day, $500 day, whatever the case may be, whatever your daily goal is. So it's basically up to you when you're working as an independent contractor. Okay, so, or entrepreneur, digital marketer, or you're working for yourself, it's up to you. But when you're working for a job, you're set. You're set in that whole little, um, okay, like I said, you're set in that you work 8 hours or 10 hours or however many hours you work a day, and you get that hourly pay, and that's what it is, unless you're working some overtime. Okay, now that's all fine and dandy and all that good stuff. I just felt like that it wasn't for me, and I just decided to step out on faith in 22, in October of 2022, and just do me with the encouragement of from my husband. And now, would I have done this if I was doing this and taking care of everything on my own? No, I probably wouldn't have. So I'm glad that I had some type of support system that was like, okay, you got this, you can do this, I got you, and we going I know you can do this. I got faith in you and all that, and we gonna make it do what it do. Now, so I'm blessed in that aspect that I was able to have that type of support to support me in this journey. Okay, now, all right, let me get back to walking. Ooh, Lord, it's hot. So, anywho, ooh, Lord, it's hot, y'all. It's hot, it's hot. I almost, shit, I wish I had a daggone another shirt on. But anywho, so I said all that to say is that when you make that decision, before I got to that point, to where as though I decided to step out on faith and just take that leap of faith and just leave my job and become an independent contractor, I just, I was just thinking like, it was so many things going through my head. Like, can you really do this? Are you really up to this? Do you know what all this is going to entail? Do you know that you're not going to get no set paycheck every 2 weeks, no set direct deposit every 2 weeks? But then I thought about it. I was like, if I keep on just sitting here in this same situation, in a job that literally has no real growth to it, like, I'm being complacent. And it's fucking with my mental. It's fucking with my health, meaning my pressure was ridiculously high, and just the stress of it. It wasn't a real stressful job, but it was kind of stressful with the dumb shit that was going on. But it wasn't like really, you know how y'all work a job and the job itself is not hard, but it's the people sometimes that you encounter at the job, or the rules and the dumb shit with employers and companies and stuff like that make the job unnecessarily difficult for no reason. So yeah, it was like one of those type of situations. So anywho, when I decided to step out on faith, and I know like when I put in my notice, I know people were probably like, her ass is tripping. And I'm like, girl, you could have done something different. You could have literally got into digital marketing sooner than what you did. You know what I'm saying? Whereas though I wouldn't have had 40K worth of freaking student loans. You know what I mean? And the fact that and I also started selling digital products back in the beginning of 2023. And in this year, June of 2024, I joined a community, which is the Digital Boss community, that basically, to me, I feel like it's a game changer for anybody that is looking to start a easy side hustle, or just another source of income to add to your business, other businesses, or just if you working a 9 to 5, you can add that as well. Because again, you can do this at any time during the day. You can do it from any time during the day or night. Long as you got your phone or Wi-Fi or whatever, you can do it. You know what I mean? So it's not like something that you have to kind of like stay focused. No, you do got to stay focused, I'm sorry, but it's not where you have to be sitting in front of a computer all freaking day nothing like that, or clocking in and nobody, nothing like that. You basically working how you want to work, and basically, if you want to work all day and promote and market your, only want to do a part time and work like 34 hours a day. In my spare time, after I get off my 9 to 5 or whatever, you can do that as well. So when I came across this amazing community, I was like, oh my gosh, like I said, it was a game changer because it helps you learn how to start your business. It helps you with advertising, marketing across social medias, content creation. It gives you done for you captions, done for you digital products that you can resell for 100%. And also the course itself, you can resell the course itself for 100%. Okay? Now, the reason why I say I call it the game changer is because, number one, when I first started my apparel business in 2020, I had no clue on how to run no business, how to start no business, where to even start, how to set up my LLC. I ain't had no clue, so I was all over the place. I was looking at YouTube, I was following people on Instagram. Matter of fact, that's another thing. When I really started taking this entrepreneur journey seriously, I went through my Instagram, like gossip pages and stuff like that. I started following like entrepreneurs. I started following like people that was doing what I wanted to do. And I came across a lot of resources, and some of them was selling courses, some of them was giving free information, and I took in whatever I can take in that was free. But then, you know, when you get free stuff, it's limited. It's limited. Some of the stuff is limited in what, you know, you can get from it. So I did invest in some courses. I invested some courses and I learned from it and I applied it to my business and stuff like that. Awesome, okay? But what I wasn't able to do was the courses that I invested into, I wasn't able to resell it for 100% profit. So with the Digital Boss Academy, you're able to learn from it. There's so much valuable information in it. I'm talking about affiliate marketing, digital marketing, Airbnb, real estate wholesale program, email marketing, AI and funneling, stocks for beginners, how to start a virtual call center. Okay, it's a B over here. How to start a virtual call center, how to start a daycare, a home daycare. It's so many other business ideas that it opens your mind up to where as though you can be like, oh, okay, I can get into this stuff that you can actually, actually get into and invest into and learn how to do from within inside the Digital Boss Academy. So that's why I was like, okay, this is the game changer because it's like a one-stop shop when it comes to starting a business. And also marketing your business, growing your business, scaling your business, all of that, content creation, all of that, okay? And the fact that you can resell it, that was like the most amazing point. And then once you get into it, it's an amazing community, y'all. So it's a community of other bosses that's doing what you're doing or whatever. If they're into digital marketing or they have another business, it's a community of bosses that's giving you tips and tricks and strategies on how to grow your business and just how to just be successful and how to market your business and all that good stuff.